Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel GMB Today. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Chaser Darragh Ennis has shared that there is one thing that he and his co-stars strictly cannot do on the ITV quiz show, otherwise they will be committing a crime. The Irish genius, who works alongside Mark Labette, Anne Hegarty, Sean Wallace, Paul Sinha, and Jenny Ryan, said that they are not allowed to purposely let any contestants. Speaking exclusively to express.co.uk at one of his quiz nights in Southport's Atkinson Theatre, when asked if they ever let any contestants win, he replied, "No. Literally, it is a crime. It's a criminal offense. Because tax-free winnings means that you are facilitating tax evasion. And if there is one person that will come after you, it is the taxman. So no, we never ever do that. It's unprofessional anyway, but it is also a crime." Darragh has been on both sides of the coin on the Bradley Walsh-hosted ITV show, as he was first a contestant before going on to land a spot as a chaser. He previously opened up, saying that there was nothing left, no money, before appearing on the show. While competing, he won £1,575 as his share, but that amount was enough to cover what Darragh needed, with him admitting to having it already spent by the time he got home. The chaser revealed the reason that he went on the ITV quiz show in the first place, admitting that he had no real interest in quizzing. In fact, it was the financial side of the program that interested him. Darragh shared, "I needed a door for my house. That's why I got into quizzing. I bought my first house in Oxford, and I swear you don't want to know how much it costs to buy a house up in Oxford." The 44-year-old brainiac continued, "The previous owners said that they would leave the fridge freezer behind, but they didn't. I didn't have enough money to buy a fridge freezer. My brother had to buy me one. We had max credit cards, everything. There was nothing left, no money. And the old owners had also taken the back door of the house and left us with a conservatory door that couldn't be locked, so we couldn't lock our house. I didn't have enough money, and I wasn't going to make enough anytime soon with having to pay off credit cards, so I went on TV to win a door. That money from the show was spent before I even got home. I never took quizzing seriously before that. I was in a quiz league, but it was just a bit of a laugh." It started like any other thrilling afternoon on The Chase. The lights were blazing, Bradley Walsh was cracking jokes, and 4 hopeful contestants were ready to take on the chaser. But what no one expected was that Darragh, the menace, Ennis, would drop a bombshell in front of the live audience, a cheeky exposé that would have everyone gasping and giggling in equal measure. As the first contestant stepped up to the table, things were already off to a bizarre start. Bradley introduced Sandra, a 42-year-old self-proclaimed quiz queen who proudly admitted she once faked a broken foot to get out of a family holiday to Blackpool. Laughter rippled across the studio. But it was during the second round, just as Sandra was facing off against Darragh, that the real drama unfolded. She hesitated on a geography question, prompting Bradley to whisper dramatically, "Ooh, that's a tough one." Darragh smirked, looked into the camera, and uttered a line that sent shockwaves through the room. "You think that's a tough question? Let me tell you about the real crime happening on this show." Bradley paused mid-chuckle. "Wait, what?" Darragh leaned forward, all mock seriousness. "I've been keeping a list. I'm just going to say it. Someone has been nicking my pens." The audience roared with laughter, and even the contestants struggled to stay upright. Bradley leaned on the podium, wiping away tears. "No, no," Darragh continued, riding the wave. "Every time I sit down at my desk backstage, my favorite blue pen, you know, the one that doesn't smudge and writes like butter, gone. And it's always during filming. So I've done what any true quizmaster would do." Bradley, barely holding it together, said, "You set a trap?" Darragh nodded solemnly. "A decoy pen and a hidden camera, and I've got the footage." The camera cut to a mocked replay on the big screen, clearly staged by the production team, showing a blurred-out figure sneaking into the green room, slipping the pen into their pocket like a spy on a covert mission. "It's Bradley, isn't it?" joked Sandra. "No comment," Darragh replied, smirking, "but I will say this, justice will be served." Bradley threw his hands in the air. "I swear on my game show license, I only take Sharpies. I have no use for your buttery pens." The rest of the episode carried on in hysterics, with fans tweeting frantically about Pengate and calling for a full ITV investigation into the pen theft ring. By the time the credits rolled, fans were calling it the funniest chase episode ever. And Darragh, he got a fresh pack of pens and a reputation not just as a quiz genius, but a legend in comedy sleuthing. Because only on the chase can the real crime be something as small as a missing pen and still steal the entire show.